First thought it was an explosion. They woke up to see a parking garage had collapsed, leaving massive damage, rubble, and uncertainty. It all happened around 3 o'clock this morning near 38th and Jones, and that's where KMTV Action 3 News reporter Emily Zink is live with us with the very latest. Emily.
Well, Dan, because of an unstable foundation, city engineers were scared that this retaining wall behind me would fall, but they didn't think it would happen so soon.
It kind of sounded like thunder, but it was so loud, you know it wouldn't be thunder.
A loud crash woke up those living in both the Columbian and Knickerbocker apartments near 38th and Jones. The impact shook their bedrooms.
It took about 10 seconds, and it was incredibly loud. And once it was done, there were people out here, the police showed up, and it was pretty chaotic.
A little after 3 o'clock this morning, residents poured out of their apartment complexes to realize that it wasn't an explosion they heard, but the retaining wall of a parking garage belonging to the Knickerbocker apartments had collapsed.
When they called me this morning, I didn't expect it to move quite that far that fast.
Jay Davis, the superintendent for the City of Omaha's planning department, says that city inspectors checked out the building on Friday, notified residents that it was deemed condemned yesterday, and it fell less than 24 hours later.
Normally we condemn a building, it's on the list for about 2 years before we get to it. This is one of those cases where it was pretty sudden, obviously somewhat catastrophic in nature. The good news is nobody got hurt. That amount of debris coming down could have done a lot of serious damage.
Only one garage occupant was lucky enough not to have lost anything when the wall came down. He moved his car last night when a city inspector advised him the building was no longer safe. But in terms of safety, everyone lucked out.
You can always replace things, you can't replace people.
Jay Davis says once city engineers figure out how they're going to stabilize this building behind me, then it's up to Knickerbocker's insurance company to come in and pay for the removal of the rest of the building and the debris. Reporting live near 38th and Jones, Emily Zink, KMTV Action 3 News.